Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We finally made it. Today is Friday, February 19th, and this is In Case You Missed American History. Well, my friends, kind of an end of an era today. It's not going to be the last In Case You Missed It video, but it's going to be the last one for a 40-minute no one is in the room class. Just a little weird. I was getting kind of used to 40 minutes. The next time some of you guys see me, I'll look like this, which is going to be weird too. But for now, we're going to do this thing. All right. So what I'm going to do is run you through what we did today. And if you're watching this, that means you weren't in class, and that's okay. Hope everyone is well around you. Hope you're well, and hope you find some time to unwind this weekend before next week, which is going to be a little chaotic. Okay. So here's the plan. First, I want to run you guys through some things about next week, and then I'm going to show you the assignment call it the assignment for the week, but it's really the assignment for next week to have you guys get started on. Okay. All right. So first thing before I click on anything, show you anything, talk about anything next week, I just want to remind you that next week's only a three-day week. You do not have school at all on Thursday or Friday. Okay. No classes Thursday or Friday next week. Okay. It's a 3-day week. Monday is going to be freshman day. Tuesday, the A through L group will be here in person, and the M through Z group will be at home online. On Wednesday, the M through Z group will be here in person, and the A through L group will log in online. Okay. Now, usually from now on, Mondays are going to be work from home days. Teachers will post things in classroom. You won't have formal classes. And then on Tuesdays, cohort 1, A through L, will be here, and the other people will log in from home. And on Thursdays and Fridays, cohort 2 will be here, and everyone else will log in from home. If that's confusing, please message me. Okay. Now, I shared this with you guys in classroom, and you've got access to it, but I thought I'd show it to you now. This is the class schedule for February 22nd through March 5th. Okay, remember after March 5th, we go to 80-minute classes, and we have to relearn a whole new schedule. It's going to be great. I'll help you, I promise. Okay, so this starts next week. Okay, first of all, the school building will open at 7:45 in the morning. So if you dropped off at 7 o'clock, you're ready for a chilly 45-minute wait for the doors to open. First block is going to be from 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you are here, you'll be in whatever class you're in first hour, me or somebody else. And if you're at home, you're going to be in first hour from 8 to 9. From 9 to 9, let's call it 9:21, that's nutrition break. Now, the way that's going to work, your first hour teacher is going to dismiss you in 4 waves. One group's going to go right away at 9 o'clock. One's going to go at 9:04, 9:08, 9:12. When you get done, you can head to your second hour class. Your second hour teacher may be cleaning, so they might not let you in right away, but there you go. Second hour is going to go from 9:21 to 10:21. Third hour is going to go from 10:27 to 11:27, and here's where things might get slightly confusing. Fourth hour and lunch are going together. It's not the way we usually do things here, okay? But for the next couple of weeks, it will be. So here's the deal. If you have Mrs. Bakken, Mr. Blyfus, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Cobb, Ms. Rosewitz, Mrs. Shin, or Ms. Young, you are going to go third hour, lunch, class. Again, with that group of teachers right there, third hour lunch class, fourth hour class, okay? Group B, okay? If you have Mr. Braun / Mr. McFarland for government, if you have Ms. Grossman, if you have me for American history, fourth hour, it's going to be third hour, class, lunch, back to class. So that's third hour, first half of fourth hour, lunch, second half of fourth hour. If you have Mr. Deniston for team sports, Justin Eggers, Mrs. Cleaver, Mrs. Laurent, Mr. Brzenka, Mr. Rush, Mr. Wells, you are going to go third hour, fourth hour, end your day with lunch. Okay. Now, first hour or fourth hour is going to end at 1 o'clock. Fourth hour is going to end at 1 o'clock. The buses aren't showing up here till about 2:20. Okay. So there's an hour and 20-minute gap in there. If you're close enough to walk it. If you are getting a ride can come get you at 1. If you got to ride the bus, you're going to have an hour and 20 minutes of physically distanced time, I would assume, in the lunchroom, the gym. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to put you. Okay, now if you're wondering, when's the bus going to come pick me up? Apparently they're going to do an auto dialer later today and tell you that's going to be an Infinite Campus, but I don't know if it's there yet. Yeah. And that, my friends, is what I know. I know you're going to have to wear a mask in class. I know that there's going to be no food in class. I know that the drinking fountains are off limits. Water bottle fillers are good. I know you can go to the bathroom during class if you have to. We'll figure things out. It's going to be okay. All right. If you're nervous, you're like, boy, see, this seems a little disorganized. It's really going to be fine. Some of it just makes more sense when you're here. If you're at home, that's what I'm the most worried about, is when you're at home. You just got to remember this schedule. You got to remember the schedule because you need to be on your meets. Lights went out. All right. You got to be on your meets when you're supposed to be on your meets. Okay. All right. So if you have questions about this between now and Monday, or if you're a sophomore or junior, or if you're someone who's staying home between now and Tuesday, just ask. We'll get you to the right spot. I promise. If you're here, I'm not as worried about you because you can always ask us where you're supposed to be and when you have to be there. Okay. All right. Now, the assignment. I gotta get me to. I gotta make me smaller for a second here to get back. Tiny me, normal me. All right. The assignment, which is going to be due next Wednesday at midnight, is called the Great Depression. Okay. It says this is the assignment for the Great Depression. We'll have work time today, obviously. And then I'll give you guys some time during Tuesday and Wednesday's class to work. This is make sure you're doing your best to write in full sentences with your best grammar. If you click on it, it's your typical reading guide. You guys haven't been handed them in, so I'm going to keep you making you know them. I'm one of those kinds of people. Prove to me you can do it, and then you don't have to anymore. There's a link to the reading. It tells you where you need to be, all that kind of stuff. It's due Wednesday by midnight. But like I said, there'll be work time. Well, there's obviously work time today. There'll be some work time Tuesday toward the end of class and Wednesday toward the end of class. Okay. Get some rest this weekend. Take good care of yourself. Drink water, eat good food. Move your body. Next week might be a little stressful. Classes are going to be longer. That's gonna be rough on us. All right. Some of you guys might be a little nervous about the idea of coming back, but it's going to be okay. We're going to take good care of you. Okay. I got all the cleaning supplies in the world, hand sanitizer for days. All right. So have a great weekend. If you have questions, please let me know. Work on the assignment if you have some time. If you haven't gotten World War I from home yet, do that too. Bye, guys. See you later.